Breaking news! Russia has just released a new video game. This game caused a lot of tragedies, and we are here having Mr. Richard to tell us what happened to his friend George. Let me tell you the story of my friend George. George was having a special kind of an addiction which he desperately wanted to conquer. Come in, Mr. George.
Hello, doctor.
Hello, Mr. George. What kind of addiction you got, Mr. George?
Sorry, doctor. It's a little embarrassing for me to tell.
Don't be embarrassed, Mr. George. We all here are patients after all, Mr. George.
Okay, here goes nothing. I have an addiction to masturbation.
Oh, okay, Mr. George. I've got the perfect cure for your condition.
Please, doctor, enlighten me.
Okay, Mr. George. Hear me out. It's not an easy treatment, but it will get the job done.
Okay, doctor. I'm listening.
You will have to watch Bad Moms twice a day, every day.
What? I came for a treatment, not a punishment. No one can watch Bad Moms once a week, and you tell me to watch it twice a day.
Believe me, son, although it's hard, nearly impossible, but if there is a will, there is a way. And, Mr. George, come to me every day to check on you.
2 years later.
Come in, Mr. George.
Nice to see you, doctor.
How do you feel now, Mr. George, after you conquered your addiction for 2 years?
I'm actually great, doctor. Thank you very much. I really appreciate what you have done to me, doctor. Thank you.
Don't thank me, Mr. George. It was all you. Go now, Mr. George. Live your life at its fullest and enjoy your time.
I will, doctor. And there is a new video game I want to try out.
Try whatever you want, Mr. George. From now on, you are your own man.
But doctor, what about the movie of Bad Moms?
You are cured now, Mr. George. There is no need for that.
Thank you, doc.
No problem, Mr. George.
Okay, it's time to try this new video game. I heard it's really fun. What? Fight the temptation, fight the temptation, fight the temptation.
Many months later.
Hello, Mr. George. I was near you, so I decided to give you a visit.
Hello, doctor. Come in.
Is something wrong, son? You don't look so good.
I've got defeated, doctor.
What do you mean you got defeated?
The game I wanted to try out was Atomic Heart.
Crispy critters!
You know something, doctor? This room wasn't white before.
Oh, I'm really sorry, Mr. George. I should have warned you. There is no cure from that.
Not even the Bad Moms treatment, doctor?
Sorry, son. The twins are now imprinted in your brain. It's beyond anyone's level to cure that. I'm really sorry, Mr. George.
Several months later.
I failed you, Mr. George.
Grandpa, was he a relative?
No, he was the one patient I failed to cure.
How did he die, Grandpa?
You can say he came his soul out of his body. As you all saw, the tragedy that happened to Mr. George and many others like him, you must came to a conclusion that this Russian game is very dangerous and you must avoid it at all costs. Now, we have a video game expert, Professor Madiab, with us to tell us his opinion about the game and how to face this threat on our beloved nation. Hello, Professor.
Hello, Mr. Mike.
Professor, tell us your opinion about the game. Is it good or bad?
I can't tell him now.
It's a hard question, Mr. Mike. At first, the game surprises you with its wonderful environment. It's really fantastic. And there you will meet the twins.
Mama!
After that, the shit goes south. After the fall, you will smoke a cigarette like a badass. And then we will meet Joe. Joe who? Joe to hell, you fucking imbecile. And then we will fight more of these white robots with mustaches, solve some basic puzzles along the way, and loot everything you can loot. And Mr. Mike, I must say, the looting mechanic is top notch. After that, you will meet a giant wall digging its way to China. Then you will be saved by some purple-haired creature. Professor, you mean like the ones that infested our nation? Yes, Mr. Mike, exactly like the ones that infested our beloved nation.
Look at the top of his head!
After that, you will face the Black One.
Get out! Larissa! Over here, you little fucker!
Oh, I forgot to mention, this game has a lot of puzzles for you to solve. Some of these puzzles are unique. While the others are basic and repeated many times all over the game. Now, let's continue what we were saying. After you defeat the Black One, you will encounter Nora. Who is Nora? It's a very horny fridge, okay? What? Used to upgrade your abilities and weapons. Just 1 second, Professor. About the horny part. Is this going to affect our society? Sorry to inform you, Mr. Mike. It already had an effect in our society. Oh my indeed, Mr. Mike. At first, Nora is not going to surrender herself that easily. Then you will show her who wears the big boy pants in this relationship. But why though? Putting a perverted AI in a fridge, not in the twins. Mr. Mike, I don't think the world is ready for that.
Oh, how can I resist? Now let me show you what I can do. Professionally, I mean. Squirt your polymer inside me. Oh!
You are right, Professor. It's too much for the world to handle. Then we continue our journey searching for the idiot caused all of this mayhem. Did I mention that you can talk to the corpse in this game?
They won't go without a schematic. All stuck. No schematic. No go.
Fuck me, he's alive.
What the f? What the f indeed, Mr. Mike? After fighting a couple of the white ones and meeting an old friend, you will face another black one. Then you will realize that the black one from before was just an ordinary robot, not a boss.
Know your fucking place, trash!
Before I forget, there is something unique about our main character. He likes to talk a lot, and he likes to say the most stupid and unnecessary shit.
A laser wall. That's some serious security. People put them up for a reason. If you see one, that means there's something important on the other side.
No shit.
And you will hear him say what is supposed to be his catchphrase a lot.
Crispy critters. Crispy critters. You crispy ass critters. Crispy critters. Crispy fucking. Crispy critters. Crispy critters!
Finally, you will find the one responsible of all of this mayhem. And he looks like an idiot and he sounds like an idiot.
What's going on?
You deaf? Hands behind your head.
The hell are you?
Major Nichaya Special Operations. And that's the last question you get.
Intrusion! Hey, freeze!
After that, you will chase after this idiot and you will find him. At first, he made his head disappear. In the second encounter, he made his head reappear. In the third encounter, he will show you the trick. But Professor, is Atomic Heart a good game? I can say it's a good game, but it has a lot of issues and disappointments. Then, what's the issues of the game? The first issue in the game is the first half of the game itself. It's really boring and redundant. It lacks enemy variety. All you face in the first half of the game is the white ones and the black ones and these Last of Us zombies. The second issue is the main character himself. He's trying so hard to look like a badass, but ends up like your typical teenage brat.
I'll call you whatever I feel like. Glove? I don't remember. Buzz off. Zip it, Glove. Hey, Glove.
My name is Charles, Comrade Major.
Whatever.
The third issue is the open world itself.
What the fuck is this piece of shit?
The open world is really bad. You have these security cameras everywhere. If any of these cameras manage to spot you, it will activate the alarm mode and it will spawn a lot of robots everywhere in every direction coming towards you. And if you managed to defeat them all, there are flying robots to repair the downed ones. No matter how many times you defeat them, they will be repaired over and over again until you feel the accomplishment of defeating all of these robots has been gone to waste. The fourth issue is the game deceived us all. Deceived us how? The trailers are something and the game itself is something else. Look at this. For example, in this trailer, the game promised to give us these creepy, terrifying kind of zombies. But what we received is these flowery, Last of Us look-alike, stupid zombies. Also, look what have they promised us as an open world. And look what they have given us as an open world. They also removed a lot of enemy types were promised to us. That is really the saddest thing I have against this game. Finally, the fifth issue about this game. Do you know what's actually the saddest thing about this game? There is no way you can interact with the things. So, Professor, is it a bad game? Actually, Mr. Mike, it's not a bad game. It has some great elements in it. Like, for example, the boss fights in this game are top notch. The second half of this game is really fun and entertaining. So I can't say it's a bad game, but sadly it's not a masterpiece either. And it really makes me sad because it was one of the most anticipated games I was waiting for.
You were the chosen one!
Professor, I've got great news for you. What is it, Mr. Mike? Our beloved government has been working on a new American-style remake for Atomic Heart. Really? What is it called? The American Atomic Heart. And here is an initial poster of it. Oh my,